please.
You did
Please, Chef, don't
exceptionally well.
No, please. Please let me go back in line, please.
From failed challenges to disastrous dinner services and terrible teamwork, some of the weaker chefs on each season have managed to save themselves from elimination by making a passionate plea to stay in Hell's Kitchen.
Now that I'm more familiar with everything, I'll be able to jump in there and really cook the food correctly.
But for some unlucky contestants, that chance is taken away from them, and their exit is decided with no discussion. In Season 9, 24-year-old sous chef Jamie Gregorich seemed determined that her youth wasn't going to hold her back against the other competitors. Her first chance to impress Gordon was with her signature dish, and she chose to serve up lamb lollipops with red onion confiture. Unfortunately, when she presented the dish, it was clear that the lamb was overcooked.
If you're gonna have the balls to call yourself a sous chef, learn to cook lamb properly first.
During her time in Hell's Kitchen, not only did Jamie get pulled up for lazy mistakes, like deliberately serving a blackened quesadilla to a child during a mommy and me service, but Gordon also appeared to spot a shift in her attitude.
Jamie, stop sulking like a fucking baby. The babies are out there, not in here. Start again.
By week 7, Jamie was starting to get noticed, for the wrong reasons. During dinner service, she struggled with timings on the fish station.
I got one sea bass, pink and undercooked, raw.
She was nominated that night for her issues with the fish, but she survived elimination. In week 9, things really went wrong for Jamie. This time, she was on the Garnish station for the date night dinner service. But her garnish wasn't exactly what Chef Ramsay was hoping for.
Whose disgusting, greasy, black hair is that?
Well, I guess it must be mine.
Oh, really?
Her alternative defense, that the hair hadn't been there when she delivered the plate, enraged Gordon even more.
Whose hair's that?
That wasn't in the pan, Chef, when I brought it up.
Hold on, just say that again. Now she's saying that we planted it. Just say that again.
No, Chef.
Unfortunately for Jamie, the next garnish that she sent up to the pass was overcooked.
Taste that, Chef. Does that look romantic? Something burnt zucchini?
Gordon yelled at her to get it together, and the red team went on to lose the service that night. At the elimination ceremony, Jamie probably felt that she was safe, as the red team nominated Carrie and Elise for their poor attitudes and silly mistakes. Both nominees admitted that they spent too much time fighting, but each argued passionately to defend their talent in the kitchen. It was time for Gordon's decision, and to Elise and Carrie's visible relief, he sent them both back into line, leaving the rest of the contestants waiting nervously for his next words.
The person leaving Hell's Kitchen is... Jamie. You're done.
To the complete shock of both the red and blue teams, Jamie was eliminated, and she left the building without saying a single word to Gordon or the other chefs.
Jamie's gone because she was in over her head, and instead of getting better, she's got worse and worse and worse.
Despite not getting the chance to plead for her place on the team, Jamie did have some final thoughts on her time in the competition.
It's tough to swallow my pride and walk out those doors. It's one of the hardest things I ever had to do.
When Season 3's Melissa Firpo was eliminated without a chance to plead her case, she seemed to understand exactly why she had been told to leave.
I think Chef Ramsay sent me home tonight because he expected me to perform, and he said he'd give me one chance, and I didn't.
Line cook Melissa started out as a strong contender when her signature dish gave Gordon something to smile about. After a series of culinary disappointments, she presented a pepper-crusted steak with roasted asparagus.
Finally, I've tasted something delicious. 3 or 4 things on a plate, steak cooked perfectly.
I am so happy you think so.
Thank God for coming this morning.
Unfortunately, Melissa's time on the red team saw her clashing with the other chefs, who accused her of trying to control and micromanage them. And when they complained to Gordon that they were being bossed around, he seemed to agree that Melissa wasn't a team player.
You're standing there acting like some jumped-up little cave woman. Today's challenge, quite frankly, was a team effort.
I'm in charge, but unfortunately I can't do everything at once. I need help.
I didn't put you in charge, madam.
Week 5's wedding dinner service didn't go well for Melissa. Her difficulty communicating with her team and inconsistent timings drew Gordon's attention, and he sounded irritated with the mix-ups, which sometimes felt like they weren't accidental.
Hey, what is your fucking game? Something's happened to you, you've just switched off completely. You're turning into a right little bitch.
No, chef.
Wake up!
That night, Melissa was in for a shock. During the elimination ceremony, she was the red team's first nomination, and after some consideration, Gordon asked for her jacket. But all was not as it seemed.
You, madam, are going in the men's team. Melissa, this is your very last chance.
Yes, chef.
The men's team looked less than thrilled as Gordon explained that he hoped she had a chance to shine in a new environment. During her first dinner service for the blue team, Melissa was on the fish station, and Ramsay warned her she needed to make an impressive comeback. Things didn't start out well, as Melissa cut her scallops paper thin, causing Gordon to reject the rookie mistake at the pass.
Madam, this is not our first night.
Yes, chef. No, chef.
Yes, chef, no chef. Fucking gremlin.
Later, she brought up her monkfish, but she hadn't noticed that it was overcooked.
It looks like regurgitated dog shit. Where's the other monkfish gone?
I have one left, chef.
Oh no!
Melissa's wasted fish led to a shortage affecting a table of 6, and Ramsay told Melissa to leave her station and move on to garnishes instead. The blue team lost the service. As they discussed nominations, Melissa appeared to accept that she deserved to face Chef Ramsay, but seemed ready to fight to stay in the game.
I think I did fucking shitty. I don't want to go. I want to be here. I want to learn. I want to win. But I'm not going to, hide behind something and not go.
At the ceremony, the blue team told Gordon they had made their decision, but he didn't wait to find out who they had chosen. Instead, he had made a decision himself.
Melissa.
Yes, chef.
Step forward. Take your jacket off and get out of Hell's Kitchen.
This time, she was really gone, and there was no arguing. As Chef Ramsay told her she'd had more chances than any other chef, Melissa left the dining room. In Season 6, Jim McGloin soon gained a reputation for being a little slow-moving in the notoriously fast-paced kitchen environment.
Come on! It should be gone by now! Then you can jump back in the kitchen and help out, Jim!
He also frustrated Gordon with his emotionless response to criticism, particularly when he made silly mistakes.
Jim!
Yeah, chef.
Look at me. 3 scallops, cut in half, means what?
6 pieces.
I've got 4. It's like this dead corpse inside. Show some emotion, will you? Or piss off.
During dinner service in week 6, Jim was on the appetizer station making risottos, which would go on to play a big part in his sudden downfall. It started out badly when his first risotto was rejected for being over-seasoned.
Peppery, peppery, peppery.
Chef Ramsay, not a fan of the pepper.
When he presented his second attempt, it was too bland.
Not good enough.
Yes, chef.
That reminds me of baby feet.
Baby food tastes good.
He tried again, but would his third attempt be just right?
Let's go.
Still not right.
Oh no. This is still the first table.
Well, Jim thought it was okay, but Gordon didn't agree and asked sous chef Scott to take over the risotto station from him, as he seemed incapable of producing anything worth saving. Despite his disastrous performance, Jim seemed to be confident that he wouldn't be nominated, as teammate Andy had made even more mistakes during the last service.
Bottom line is I got yelled at the least. I fucked up the least. The facts speak for themselves.
He was right, and Andy was nominated along with Sabrina from the red team. Both did their best to persuade Gordon to let them stay, and they did a pretty good job, because Chef Ramsay was soon ready to announce his decision. To Sabrina and Andy's shock, Gordon called out Jim's name, telling him he didn't have the passion and didn't care enough to remain in Hell's Kitchen.
I can teach a chef how to cook, but I can't give you a heart. You're not the Tin Man, and I'm not the fucking Wizard of Oz.
Jim quietly accepted his fate and handed back his jacket. Many viewers were sympathetic to Lewis Curtis in Season 8, who was eliminated in Week 2, and was clearly devastated to lose the chance to prove himself.
This experience meant so much to me, so much to my family. I'm sorry Daddy gave it his best.
The main complaint from fans was that there was another chef causing complete chaos, both in and out of the kitchen, while avoiding elimination.
I start drinking and I start doing karate. It's a bad habit.
Executive Chef Curtis didn't start his Hell's Kitchen journey strongly when he presented his signature dish, lemon pepper chicken.
Between you and I, chef to chef, it's shit.
He made it through the first dinner service unscathed, but the next morning, he was paired up with Trev to make sushi, and it didn't go well. When the blue team was given 10 seconds to name their weakest sushi makers, it took them a fraction of that time to make a decision. All eyes were on Curtis and his partner.
Didn't take you long, that one, did it?
No shit.
Show me what you have got. Embarrassing.
That's why viewers couldn't understand Gordon's decision to put Curtis on the sushi station for dinner service that evening. As they predicted, it was a disaster. Curtis's sushi started off inconsistent, leading to most of the rolls being binned and the kitchen slowing down.
Look at this. Fat fuck, fat fuck, fat fuck. Look at that there. Look at that. Look.
Throughout the evening, despite Curtis's best attempts, the quality didn't get better. And after being forced to send out incomplete tables because of his missing dishes, Gordon had finally had enough.
I've got the sushi now with no wasabi. You, fuck off out of here.
The blue team eventually lost and was thrown out of the kitchen before Ramsay gathered them to find out what happened.
Why was sushi so hard for you this evening?
I have no excuse yet.
The bottom line is you sunk the kitchen.
Boris and Raj were nominated for elimination, and both promised to perform better if they were allowed to stay. Chef Ramsay also grilled Vinny, who apologized for his performance as a waiter. It was time for Gordon to announce his decision.
The person leaving Hell's Kitchen is Curtis.
Curtis removed his jacket and tearfully left the dining room.
Curtis might have been a good old boy, but unfortunately, he wasn't good at cooking.
Some unhappy viewers took to social media because they felt there were other worthier candidates for elimination that week.
I am here to stay, whether you like it or not, because I am the best. Wow!
Others pointed out the unfairness of an executive chef being judged on such a specialist skill, particularly when the sushi station only appeared that one time across all 23 seasons of the show. It's safe to say that Louross didn't make a great first impression on Chef Ramsay, and his performance in Week 1's chaotic dinner service led to an iconic line from Gordon.
And he's just running around like a toilet brush. Is anyone going to take control?
Louross and teammate Petroza had a roller coaster relationship, which came crashing to a halt in Week 9. There were some moments of irritation with each other along the way.
You're going to be prepping the pizzas for tomorrow night's service.
I'm fucking pissed right now, dude.
But the duo came together for a viewer favorite moment. When Louross had his steaks returned for being overcooked and he had no spares ready to go, his buddy Petroza came up with a plan, cutting a fine slice of the burnt edges away to reveal the perfect medium-well meat. Petroza confidently walked it up to the pass, but would it get past sous chef Scott's eagle eye?
Much better.
That was the most ghettoest thing ever in possibly kitchen ever.
Unfortunately, when Louross was back on the meat station in Week 9, Petroza couldn't save him, and instead was part of his downfall. Soon after dinner service started, one of Louross's steak was sent back for being undercooked. As well as being angry about the mistake, Gordon was irritated by the young chef's response.
If your fucking cooking was as good as your acting, you'd be talented, you dick!
As Louross struggled with the second attempt at the steak, a minor fire erupted on his station. And then another one of his dishes was returned. Instead of medium rare, it was cold inside. Chef Ramsay had seen enough wasted meat.
One more fucking steak, return to the kitchen. I'm closing your kitchen.
Louross finally managed to cook a steak that Gordon was happy with. But by the time the filet mignon was ready to go, the diner had given up.
The customer's gone. Customer's fucking gone.
It was the first time that a table had ever walked out on Louross. And, unfortunately, it happened on Gordon's watch. The blue team lost the competition, primarily because of the problems with the raw meat, and Petroza was named best of the worst, meaning he had to put 2 of his teammates up for elimination. He chose Louross and Jen. At the ceremony that night, Gordon went one step further and put the final elimination decision in Petroza's hands. Without anyone giving his nominees the chance to defend themselves, Petroza was told to say a name.
You should send Louross home.
I completely agree with that. Louross, take off your jacket.
Louross thanked Chef Ramsay for the opportunity he'd been given and walked out of Hell's Kitchen.
Louross was never short on energy. He was just short on cooking ability.
Kevin Argueta sailed through the first 6 weeks of season 20 without any major incidents. In week 7's dinner service, Kevin found himself on the fish station for the first time, and was hoping to prove to Gordon that he could be an asset in any area of the kitchen. He was really trying to make a good impression with his first dish, which was a lobster tail.
Look at the lobster.
It's raw, Chef.
That's raw. Get it back in there. Let's go.
While Chef Ramsay was irritated, he remained calm, and Kevin was sent back to refire the dish and try again. He sent the second attempt up to the pass.
Come on, Kevin, please. Get a fucking grip, will you? It's still fucking raw. Fuck me.
Once again, Gordon gathered the team to show them the undercooked lobster, and this time told them that they would need to refire the whole table, causing frustration for everyone. But surely Kevin would learn from his mistakes, and it would be third time lucky. Nope. Once again, he sends up an undercooked lobster tail, and they still couldn't get the first table sent. Unusually, Gordon still didn't lose his temper completely, and instead gave Kevin one more chance. And he finally got it right, much to the red team's relief. It was time for Kevin to focus on his next dish, salmon. Unfortunately, when the rest of the team was ready to walk to the pass with the meat, he needed a little more time.
I'm starting to lose my fucking patience. I said to him my concerns were, you're pulling back. If that's fucking ready, what do you need to do with it?
Push it.
Push it. Then he's telling you to slow down, which I don't understand why.
After Kevin's 4.5-minute delay, the lamb at the pass had become overcooked. And when he failed to give any timings on the refire, Chef Ramsay had seen enough. He pulled the entire blue team into the pantry for a meeting, which even the diners could tell was never a good sign. While he was frustrated with all of the chefs on the team, he had clearly decided where to place most of the blame.
Every table you've touched, you screwed. Apron off, jacket off, and fuck off out of here.
While Kevin accepted Gordon's decision and headed up to the dorms to pack his things, he seemed frustrated that he hadn't been given a chance to defend himself properly before being removed from the competition.
I've never been put up for elimination, and it's just one careless mistake. I think I just shut down today and took me down.
Michael Gabriel made it all the way to week 16 of season 12, though some Hell's Kitchen fans were surprised and disappointed that he made it that far. Along with making simple mistakes, failing to take accountability, and even misleading Gordon about the team's nomination decision to save his own skin, Gabriel struggled with the basics, including counting. His lack of number skills caused him multiple issues in week 12, starting with the King of the Hill challenge, where he needed to combine 5 ingredients, chosen without looking, to make an impressive dish.
I thought I picked up fucking 5.
If I only had 4 ingredients because my dumbass forgot one, I'm gonna make it happen.
Chef Ramsay pointed out that not only did he forget how to count to 5, but he also left part of his dish, the best part, on the chopping board instead of the plate. During the charity night dinner service that week, Gabriel was in charge of the tuna course, but his organization once again let him down. He hadn't seared enough tuna steaks for the 12 guests in the dining room.
Are we short of tuna?
Yeah, I counted only 10.
Gabriel.
Yes, chef.
This is basic stuff.
For the next course, Gabriel helped Richard by putting 12 plates on the pass for his tortellini course. But when there was confusion around why there weren't enough pasta pieces for each diner, until they realized that there was an extra plate on the side.
It's not my fault. I can fucking count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know what I'm saying?
Gabriel remained in the competition until week 16, and was hoping to receive a black jacket after that night's dinner service. Unfortunately, the evening didn't start well, with confusion over tickets leading Gabriel to walk one of his dishes when it wasn't even on the ticket that had just been called.
Why have you brought them? Come on, Gabriel.
No reason, Chef. No
What's
reason.
not even
No
going?
reason.
But you just walk up like that.
No reason. Oh my God.
Gabriel was on the fish station and was responsible for cooking 2 types of fish, one oily and one white. He got to work.
Gabriel.
Yes, Chef.
Why have you got a salmon and a halibut in the same pan?
A rookie mistake. A furious Ramsay told him he could use bad practices as much as he liked when he had his own restaurant, but not in Hell's Kitchen. With fewer chefs to observe, Gordon was watching more closely than ever.
My nerves, my blood pressure's up now because Chef Ramsay's on my ass like a hawk.
Gabriel separated the fish into 2 different pans and was soon ready to walk his salmon.
Hey, Gabriel. I got salmon that's dry as anything inside. Come on!
After a shaky start, Gabriel refired the salmon and sent it up for a second time, hoping it would meet Chef Ramsay's standards this time.
Salmon.
What is he doing? It's just soft as shit. Yeah.
After a quick discussion in the pantry, Gordon gave Gabriel one last chance to deliver a properly cooked piece of fish. Just a few minutes later, he walked his dish to the pass, and it was raw. Gordon called the blue team together to show them the cold salmon and share his thoughts on the chef who had prepared it.
The competition for you is over. Get out!
Yes, Chef.
Hey, young man, front door, get out!
Forcing Gabriel to make the walk of shame through the busy dining room without a chance to defend himself. Chef Ramsay threw him out just hours before he was hoping to gain a black jacket. Instead, Jean-Philippe followed him outside to take back his blue jacket. While viewers often enjoy mid-service or shock elimination, many felt that on some of these occasions, Gordon was firm, but not necessarily fair. But as a successful chef, he would probably give the same advice to everyone he eliminated, advice he follows himself.
Take it professionally, not personally. Really important. I can't stress how important that is.